The minimum outlet height in commercial buildings is a crucial aspect of electrical installation governed by building codes and accessibility standards. The standard minimum height is 12 inches, or 305 mm, measured from the floor to the top of the receptacle box. This regulation ensures accessibility and safety within commercial spaces. Adhering to this minimum height helps prevent accidental damage to outlets, especially from cleaning equipment or other floor-level activities. This height also makes outlets more accessible to individuals with disabilities, contributing to a more inclusive environment. While 12 inches is the minimum, certain situations may necessitate a higher placement. For instance, in areas prone to water exposure, such as kitchens or laboratories, outlets should be installed higher to mitigate the risk of electrical shock. Similarly, in spaces where furniture or equipment might obstruct access to lower outlets, a higher placement is advisable. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for electrical installations, including outlet height requirements. However, local building codes may have additional or more stringent regulations. It is essential to consult both the NEC and local codes to ensure compliance. During the planning phase of a commercial building project, consider the intended use of each space. Areas with heavy foot traffic or potential for spills may benefit from higher outlet placements. Also, take into account the placement of furniture and equipment to avoid blocking outlets. The Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, sets accessibility standards for commercial buildings. While the ADA does not explicitly specify outlet heights, it does emphasize the need for accessible design. Installing outlets at the minimum height of 12 inches often aligns with ADA guidelines, but it's important to consider other factors such as reach ranges and clear floor space. Electrical contractors play a vital role in ensuring compliance with outlet height requirements. They should be knowledgeable about the NEC local codes and ADA guidelines. Regular inspections are crucial to verify that outlets are installed correctly and meet all applicable standards. Failure to comply with outlet height regulations can result in costly rework and potential safety hazards. In addition to the minimum height requirement, there are other considerations for outlet placement in commercial buildings. Outlets should be spaced appropriately to meet the electrical needs of the space. The NEC specifies maximum distances between outlets to ensure that extension cords are not used excessively. Also, consider the type of outlets needed in different areas. Some spaces may require specialized outlets, such as ground fault circuit interrupter or GFCI outlets in wet locations, or arc fault circuit interrupter or SCI outlets in areas with sensitive electronic equipment. Proper wiring and grounding are essential for safe and reliable electrical service. All electrical work should be performed by qualified professionals and inspected to ensure compliance with safety standards. Regular maintenance of electrical systems is crucial to prevent hazards and ensure optimal performance. This includes inspecting outlets for damage, testing GFCI outlets, and replacing worn or frayed cords. In summary, the minimum outlet height in commercial buildings is 12 inches, or 305 mm, but this is just one aspect of safe and accessible electrical installation. Compliance with the NEC local codes and ADA guidelines is essential. Careful planning, proper installation, and regular maintenance are all crucial for ensuring the safety and functionality of electrical systems in commercial spaces. Consider the specific needs of each space when determining outlet placement. Areas with heavy foot traffic or potential for spills may benefit from higher outlet placements. Ensure that outlets are accessible to individuals with disabilities, taking into account reach ranges and clear floor space. Engage qualified electrical contractors who are knowledgeable about code requirements and best practices. Conduct regular inspections to verify compliance and identify any potential hazards. Implement a comprehensive maintenance program to ensure the long-term safety and reliability of electrical systems. By following these guidelines, you can create a safe and accessible environment for all occupants of the commercial building. Remember that electrical codes and standards are constantly evolving, so it's important to stay up to date on the latest requirements. Consult with electrical professionals and building inspectors to ensure that your installations meet all applicable regulations. Ultimately, the goal is to provide safe, reliable, and accessible electrical service for all users of the commercial space. The minimum height ensures that outlets are easily accessible for most individuals, including those using wheelchairs or other mobility devices. Furthermore, the 12-inch minimum height reduces the risk of damage from cleaning equipment, carts, and other objects that may come into contact with the lower portion of walls. While the 12-inch minimum height is a common standard, there may be instances where a higher placement is necessary or desirable. For example, in areas with countertops or work surfaces, outlets are typically installed above the countertop to provide convenient access. In bathrooms and kitchens, GFCI outlets are required near sinks and other water sources to protect against electrical shock. These outlets are often installed at a high level to prevent water from splashing into the receptacles. In addition to height, the location of outlets is also important. Outlets should be placed in easily accessible locations that are not obstructed by furniture or equipment. The NEC specifies the maximum distance between outlets along walls to ensure that extension cords are not used excessively. The type of outlet is also a critical consideration. Standard 15 amp and 20 amp receptacles are suitable for most general-purpose applications. However, specialized outlets may be required for specific equipment or applications. For example, dedicated circuits and receptacles are often required for high-power appliances such as refrigerators, ovens, and air conditioners. In healthcare facilities, isolated power systems are used to provide a higher level of protection against electrical shock. These systems require specialized outlets and wiring configurations. Proper wiring and grounding are essential for the safe and reliable operation of electrical outlets. All wiring must be sized appropriately for the intended load, and all outlets must be properly grounded to prevent electrical shock. The NEC provides detailed requirements for wiring and grounding in commercial buildings. Regular inspection and testing of electrical outlets are essential to ensure their continued safety and reliability. Outlets should be inspected for damage, loose connections, and proper grounding. GFCI outlets should be tested regularly to ensure that they are functioning properly. Any damaged or malfunctioning outlet should be repaired or replaced immediately. Electrical safety training is crucial for all employees who work with or around electrical equipment. Employees should be trained to recognize electrical hazards, use safe work practices, and respond to electrical emergencies. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, provides regulations and guidelines for electrical safety in the workplace. By following these best practices, you can help ensure the safety and reliability of electrical outlets in commercial buildings. Remember that electrical work should always be performed by qualified professionals who are knowledgeable about code requirements and safety standards. Staying informed about the latest electrical codes and standards is essential for maintaining a safe and compliant electrical system. Consult with electrical professionals and building inspectors to ensure that your installations meet all applicable regulations.